Sound is that form of energy which make us hear. What it means? It means that sound is a form of energy which enables us to hear what we want. Okay. Our next topic is that each sound is special to the object which produces it. It means that the sound which produces by an object has a special types of noise which we listen. For example, the ticking of a clock, of an electric switch, and the whir sound of rotation of a ceiling fan are the characteristic sound produced by a clock, electric switch, and ceiling respectively. It means that each object such as electric switch or ceiling fan, the both objects have different types of sound with respect to each other. It means that sound is an special function of an object which vary from object to object. Okay. Our next topic is sound is produced by vibrating object. Sound is produced by a vibrating object. It means there are some vibrating object that also produces sound. So I am going to explain you about the object which produces sound. Here you can see that when an object moves backward and forward to and fro rapidly, we said that object vibrates or that the object is vibrating. Okay, it means that when an object moves to and fro or up and down with a respect point, then we can say that it is vibrating towards its center. Sound is produced when an object vibrates. It means then sound is also get produced by an object which moves or vibrate at a respective point. Sound is produced by vibrating objects. So whenever we hear a sound, the some object must be vibrating to produce that sound. It means that the line is saying that there are some objects which produces sound due to vibration. There are some object which produces sound due to vibration. Because sound is a form of energy and it also travels from one path. It also travels in one path. Here you can see that there are some figure given. Figure A, stretch rubber band not vibrating, no sound produced. It means that if rubber band is stretch means pull, okay, by joining with two nail. Nail means first we join one this nail and second this and we tied a rubber band. Then if we stretch this rubber band, then it does not vibrate because this is not in position of vibration because it is tightly bounded towards between two nails. And second figure is stretch rubber bound vibrating sound is produced. It means that sound is produced when we stretch it. When we stretch the rubber, sound is produced because there is vibration of an rubber band from A to point B, point A and point B. If this vibrate, then sound is produced. So in this figure it is shown that sound is produced when a rubber band is stretched. There are some examples. Sitar is a musical instrument. Okay, sitar also help in production of sound because when it vibrate it produces sound because there are some strings in sitar. When vibrate it produces sound. When we talk we make sound. When we talk we also produces a sound because our vocal cords vibrate. It means when our vocal cords vibrate, it produces sound very rapidly. So we come on next page, page number 236. We see that there is a drum and a man whistling in a test tube. They both produces sound. From the here you can see that important thing is that is given that from the above discussion we conclude that sound can be produced by following methods. So there are four methods given in your book. First, by vibrating string as in sitar. Sound is produced by vibrating strings. Second, by vibrating air columns as in fluid. By vibrating membranes as in tabla. When we vibrate membrane of tabla, it produces sound. By vibrating plates as in bicycle wheel. You have commonly seen that your bicycle, okay, there is a bell which you when tap it produces sound. So fourth example is common example of your bicycle which you seen in your daily life. So this is about why vibration produces sound. Our next topic is propagation of sound, which we read our next video.